Eagle Iron Sports, in association with possibly someday your company, proudly presents the MicklePod, a podcast show, and so much more. And now, buckle up. Get your podcorn ready. Adjust those depends. You have entered the MicklePod. You have entered the MicklePod. It is Season 3, Episode 3, Howell's the Third. Welcome in on a Friday, January 6th, 2023. 2023. Still getting used to that. It sounds good. It also sounds good today to embrace technology while eating beans on shortbread. And after that, find someone special and cuddle up. I think most of us were huddled up close to the TV Monday night. Let us hope that Damar Hamlin continues to make progress. Thoughts and prayers for his friends and family, teammates, and the Bills and Bengals organizations. How will you remember Pele, Barbara Walters, or Mike Leach? Let us all do so in our own ways. Now, in the first full week of the new year, football is leaving us. Pickleball is cranking up. Basketball we will check in on. March Madness is coming. Baseball's around. We're going to check in on golf and tennis and all that stuff. Here on the MicklePod, we keep an eye across the sportsverse as best we can for you. Together, we support the movement, and all is well. So fear not. Braun to Seattle, hey, that's still alive. That's 25. Baker may have landed himself a new gig somewhere, though my hopes are that new slew of progressive ads is alive and well and just might drop here in the first quarter. We will look at the streams and screens. We have to, especially as the doldrums of the sports year approach. It is Friday, so stand up and say, all right. It is the fastest growing pickleball podcast segment that I know of and you listen to. It is Pickle with Mickle. It is right now. Dinking, smashing, third shot dropping, got pickleball fever, and it's not stopping. It's Pickle with Mickle. Pickle with Mickle. Pickle with Mickle, all right. It is Pickle with Mickle, where you are always on the court. Already this year, some exciting interviews are being lined up, starting next week, though it's still to be determined, with Caitlin Kerr, Pickleball chick herself. 2023 is set to be a big year for us here at Pickle with Mickle. Tune in here for action and tournament recaps, great interviews on all things pickle. Keep up the support of the fastest growing pickleball podcast segment that you're listening to. PPA and MLP seasons are getting underway this month. The PPA Masters is in Palm Springs next week, January 12th. And MLP, yes, Major League Pickleball, will kick off its 6th tournament season right here in Arizona, week of January 26th. If you're a local or not and you want to get in on the action, the PPA will be in Scottsdale first weekend of February and then again in Phoenix for the first tour major of the year, the Arizona Grand Slam. Trust me, it is a blast to attend these events. Get tickets before they run out. So, with the MLP season getting ready to kick off, and our girl Caitlin Kerr, an MLP owner, looking forward to talking to her, let's keep it simple. The Premier League is the A players. There will be 6 events ending in the year-end championship. 12 teams, 4 players on each team, 2 men, 2 women. These teams were recently drafted in Las Vegas. It was an event. Today, Our countdown begins to MLP 23 with a breakdown of 3 teams. I'll bring them all to you before the first serve of the season. Let's get smashing with our first team. Our first team is the Florida Smash. The Florida Smash are Jesse Irvine, Georgia Johnson, Travis Rittenmeyer, and Colin Johns. This is your Florida Smash overall team duper rating, 25.1. This team will be one to keep an eye on, a stylish blend on the court. Youth and veteran wisdom. Georgia Johnson is a 16-year-old rising star. Her and Jesse Irvine might have sweet smiles. They will smash you. Plenty of power from both. I saw Jesse at the Bubbly event in Vegas. She good. Watch Travis warm up with Pickleball Chick there Saturday morning. And had a great talk with Colin Johns walking back to the hotel after Saturday's action. Colin is now the number 1 ranked doubles player in the world. He'll have Travis covering him as the men's half of the Smash. Next up, ATX Pickleballers. And straight from Austin, Texas, your ATX Pickleballers. How about Jackie Kawamoto and Jade Kawamoto, JW Johnson, and Gabriel Tardillo rounding out your ATX Pickleballers overall team duper 24.73. The ATX Pickleballers duper rating of 24.73 is higher than the average age of this team, made up of Jackie and Jade Kawamoto, twin sisters who have been on a steady rise in the pickleball ranks. JW Johnson, yep, that's his sister Georgia. JW had a breakout 22 and is a force. He'll round out ATX Pickleballers with Gabriel Tardillo, another young superstar. Gabriel turned pro at 17. He is 19 now and looking to make some noise this year with ATX Pickleballers. Our final stop today on the countdown. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Let's introduce our final team. Team Cabo. Say hello to Simone Yardine, Alice Jones, as well as Jay DeVilliers and Eric Bjorn Lang. How about Team Cabo? Overall team duper, 24.36. Simone Yardine needs no introduction to the pickleball world, having been number 1 ranked in singles, doubles, and mixed doubles from 2016 to 2020. Alice Jones, I heard somebody call her Mighty Mouse or Minnie Mouse in Vegas. She played some of the best pickle I saw when I was out there Saturday night. It was amazing. When I spoke to Jay DeVilliers at the Bubbly event, he was psyched for the MLP season this year. Eric Lang puts the final wabo in this team. Cabo. That's all you need to know. And that's all for Pickle with Mickle today. We've taken down 3 teams of the MLP for this year, 2023. Next time on Pickle with Mickle, 3 more teams from MLP 23. I'll have some updates on exciting interviews, plus just more pickle talk right here on Pickle with Mickle. It's Pickle with Mickle. Pickle with Mickle. It's Pickle with Mickle. Alright. Warning. College football can be confusing, maddening, and downright enjoyable. Watch it caution. Come heat to the MicklePod for your college football recaps and updates. Warning, this is college football and the NIL. Anything is possible. It has been one heck of a college football NIL season. Monday the 9th, we will crown the champion at SoFi Stadium. Georgia and TCU deserve to be there. Georgia deserves the 12.5 points. The Frogs don't deserve all of this nice to be there, what a great season crap. And you won't get that here. Sometimes you cannot argue with why. You don't ask it. This is one of those times for me. They keep winning. Winning. I will not hop off the Frogs right now. No way. Look, I like Georgia. A repeat is something seldom done. It is Georgia. I have seen them just look better than the other team. Better. I have also seen them look not so great. Chinks in the armor. It will be a big leap over a big dog for TCU. Tune in right here for my game breakdown Monday. You'll have it ahead of kickoff. As college NIL football prepares to fade away, yes, there's one last, I think it's the Senior Bowl or one of those bowls for all of us junkies. Look ahead to the fall. Some Saturday faces, they'll be in new places. It's going to be prime time in Boulder. Some of our Saturday heroes will take that bold step into the NFL. As the portal places a lot of those faces in new places, let it sort out. I'll keep you in the know. There are dire times ahead, and I have not heard or seen anything out on the interwebs regarding the first leg of the home run derby. Bold steps into the NFL. We must boldly step right into Week 18. There is still much afoot in the games to be played this weekend. Now, I can't help your feet, yet if that beard is dull and mangy, well, listen up. It's always beard season. Beard up with Valhalla Beard and Body. The finest handcrafted balms and soaps. You'll love how that beard looks, how you feel. And hey guys, she'll notice too. Use promo code MICK10 at ValhallaBeardandBody.net. Welcome back to the MicklePod. Glad you are here with me. The NFL. Not for much longer. Not too long until February 12th, when two survivors from the NFC and AFC will face off in Glendale, Arizona, right out here, for the Super Bowl and the coveted Lombardi Trophy. Wait just a minute. There are still some things to sort out this final week of the NFL season. Let me throw this out there. There have been times this season you just don't ask why. And is it jinxidental that Captain Kirk and co. also wear purple like our trip into the Tidal Frogs? Let that marinate, we think, on this show. It's Week 18. Players, coaches on the Bills and Bengals will still have to adapt from what happened and move forward. implications to playoff seeding still matter, and these final games of the regular season matter too. Let's take care of it. We're going to start right close to my heart. The NFC East is in, minus the Commanders. Philly has their sights set on that number 1 seed. Dallas can get it with help. Howell, can the Manders salvage a season? Beat Dallas. Always beat them Cowboys. Jerry, his heart is in San Francisco. How about them Cardinals? The NFC North. Vikings are in. Lions and Packers, oh my. It's must win for both. Rodgers, win and in. It would help Detroit for Baker to be progressive and win in Seattle. That's going to take us down the road to the NFC South. Guess who's back? Back again. TB12 and the Bucks are in. Tommy can limp right in at 9-8 with a win. Eli and the Giants limped in with a very similar record when they won a Super Bowl against, Tommy and the Pats. NFC West. I'm pretty sure the Niners are Giants fans this weekend. Geno needs to send Baker back to LA and looking for that new progressive deal. Seattle is in with a win and a Packers loss. Let's take a quick break. Like this show, all you need is 20 minutes for a great workout. These smooth jams feel good. And you could feel good too after a 20-minute workout at the Exercise Coach Gilbert. Mention the MicklePod for 2 free sessions and a discount. Exercise Coach Gilbert. Go to exercisecoachgilbert.com. You're listening to the MicklePod. Why wouldn't you be? Now back to the show. And now back to Week 18, the final week of the regular season. AFC is up, and so is that final playoff spot. The AFC East, sadly, for my friend Cat and the Jets, Jets are out. Beating the Finns would be a sweet end and get that 8-win season. Can they score a TD on offense for the Jets this weekend? That's a W. Buffalo, in. Depending how things play out, they could be the number 1 seed or the 3. They need to win and maybe a little Vegas luck. Belichick, playoffs. It's win and in for Bill and the Pats. And he's in Buffalo to get it done. The Dungeon Master Sorcerer head coach needs to win and roll that 19-sided die and hope it lands on Buffalo. A loss would be 6 straight, a franchise record. Skylar Thompson is looking to get under center and get the win. The Dolphins are about a 50-50% chance to win according to my sources. What are the odds of Tua coming back if they do? In the AFC West, KC and the Bolts are in. Andy and Mahomie want that road coming right through Kansas City all the way to Glendale. Hey, Andy, keep painting stashes on players' faces. And I think Eric Bieniemy would look pretty good in just a different shade of red next year. Herb Bay and the Bolts will be on the road in the playoffs no matter how you cut it. The AFC North will have both Joe Cool Burrow and the Ravens at the Potty Pal. Buckle up. This final game could be a rematch in the first round of the playoffs, and I am down for that. I like that. With the AFC South, it comes right down to the final game of the year. Win, and you win the division, and you get into the playoffs. The Titans went ahead this year. They let Miami know that losing 6 straight is doable. The Jags have won 4 in a row and look hot. Henry is going to get those yards. The Jags are getting the win. Lawrence goes for 400. Yup, Jags are in. Final home game, a playoff game in Jacksonville. I'm loving it. Here's what you are going to love. A final week, triple Lindy. The implications are in. These 3 matter.
What dive is he going to do? The triple Lindy.
Here it comes. First of all, Saturday Night Fever, baby. Just talked about it. Titans v. Jags in Jacksonville. This rivalry has great history. Lawrence, Kirk, and Etienne are the future. Jags win. Let's take it to Sunday, fun day, and there's only one game I care about during the day. Washington and Dallas. That's right. Sam Howell gets the call. We need one thing, a W. Gotta send them Cowboys down to the 5th seed. In a season of futility, this one W can leave us all, Commander fans alike, just longing for hopes of the draft and next year. Sunday night is the game of the week. I'm excited for it. I'm going to watch it, and I know you will too. It's Green Bay, Detroit. It's Rodgers Goff. It's Superfly Campbell against LaFleur. The game is in Lambeau, just what Rodgers wants. In a season where you can trip out ahead of time, trip over to London for Beer Fest, now you just have to beat the Lions, and you're in the playoffs? Playoffs! 15-9, I do not see that score this time. Lions need to be complete, both sides of the ball. Knocking Rodgers out of the playoffs on his home field, wow, lovely. That will wrap up this edition of the MicklePod, and I am glad you were here with me. We have started the new year off in a perfect way. The more verses in harmony, you get to enjoy the games this weekend. Get out and pickle, and I'll see y'all back here next time, right here, for more